Hello. It's December, almost. So I just wanted to hop on and share my language learning review for November and my goals for December, and not quite yet for the new year. I haven't thought that far ahead just yet, but I wanted to hop in and do this anyway. So let's look back. November was pretty good. I did pretty much everything I wanted to and what I set in Clear the List, and so I'm really happy. And I'm really happy as well at the minute with this kind of trifecta of study that I have in the morning. So I have my hour between like 7 and 8, that's my language time, and I wanted to try this thing when I came back of sort of 20-20-20. So I do 20 minutes Guarani and I set a timer on my phone, and then my little duck goes off. So I do 20 minutes Guarani, 20 minutes Korean, and then 20 minutes other, because there's 10 languages that I've previously studied, all to different levels, that I'd kind of abandoned a little bit, and I wanted to just look back and have a little play with some of those. So that's what I'm doing, and it's working really well, to the point of even back in end of September, I actually did a run, and there was a guy in front who had a top that said Indo Runners with a little Indonesian flag, and I was like, that's strange, we're in like Nottingham. So I ran up and I was like, oh, are you from Indonesia? And he said yes. And I had a little conversation in Indonesian, and I don't think that I would have been able to do that if I hadn't had, it was only like 20 minutes in the past month of just refreshing Indonesian, going back through the course that I used initially to learn, and it was great. I then had this conversation in Indonesian, which I was not expecting. So that was really cool. And so it's proved to me that it's good and it's worthwhile, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm kind of refinding resources and things as well for these languages that I'd sort of left in the past. And it's nice, and there's no pressure because it's just 20 minutes once a fortnight. It's not like I'm expecting to suddenly, now I am C2 in Italian. You know, it's not like that at all. And so that is good. I'm liking that a lot. And it's working well as well with Guarani and Korean, because I don't have any like firm kind of, I need to be fluent at that day, or, you know, in a month or 2 months or 6 months down the line, I need to be, there's none of that with those. It's all quite sort of a slow process, and I'm actually enjoying that, so that's really good. As for what I'm doing, so for Guarani, I've just been on this kind of rotation of writing some stuff and using my little course book that I picked up. Let me show you, it's really cool. This book here, which is written by Felix de Guarania, who's like a really famous kind of advocate for Guarani, and this is quite helpful. It's got some little dialogues and some vocab lists and stuff, and I sort of just work through a little bit at a time and then take it and sort of try and make it my own. I do want to have more lessons with my tutor, because I haven't spoke to him in a while, too long if I'm honest. So I should definitely get on that. I think realistically it's probably going to be in the new year. December's always a bit crazy, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm enjoying just sort of teaching myself at the moment, and I'm trying to speak as much as I can. I set myself a goal to speak on Instagram every week, and I'm just kind of reading things that I've written, reading things in the books that like other people have written, of course, and that's pretty helpful on that sense as well. As for Korean, with Korean, I have been using this month mostly Talk to Me in Korean. They've got a free Grammar 1, it's called. It's like a free course they've got on their site. And so I've been using that and working through one lesson a day and then making notes in my little book. Let me show you. This is my Korean book. So I just write, you know, the basic sentences with some English as needed, and then the little key points, I circle them up in a little bubble. And then I do this bit, which is like my go. So I write my own examples using what I know already and what I've learned from that particular lesson. And then as for December, I have one thing that I want to do. I want to do within the month of December, and that is this. I'm really excited about this. So a couple of months ago now, I think, I got sent this from Teach Yourself and from Judith, who is just amazing. This is the first in a series, which is a ridiculously exciting series for someone like me who's obsessed with writing systems and all sorts of, you know, different languages and scripts. Basically, this series is designed to make it as easy as possible to learn different scripts, and Arabic is one that has always kind of maybe helped me to keep a distance from learning Arabic, because I thought, oh yeah, the script, which I know is silly because, you know, I've like learned Japanese, Korean, Mandarin in the past and various bits of other languages. But I think, yeah, I'm excited to see how this helps me through it. It's kind of like workbook styles. There's bits to practice and write in the book as well. There's some audio as well, and this Teach Yourself library app is amazing. If you haven't seen it yet, there's like loads of complete courses. So like this one, Complete Indonesian, the audio is there on an app, which is amazing because I don't have like a laptop with a computer drive anymore other than the desktop. So I'd have to previously go through, take all of the stuff, you know, upload it all, add it to the device I want to listen to it on and all of that. It's a big faff, but now on the app, it's there. It's really good. Definitely check that out. The Teach Yourself Library is the name of the app. So much good free audio on there, and then some paid for stuff as well that goes with some of the other courses. Really helpful. But I want to hear from you as well. What are your language learning goals for December? How did things go in November? Let me know in the comments below, or you can join Clear the List. This video is part of Clear the List, where every month me and Shannon Kennedy from Eurolinguist host Clear the List. We host this link up where you can share your language learning goals and we can connect and support each other. It's a great tool for accountability with your language learning. Ever since I started doing this, when we started hosting this like years ago now, my language learning has been so good because it's been so structured, and it's given me a chance to, number one, reflect and look back and think, actually that's not working, scrap that idea, or keep that, that's really good, and then look forward and think, yeah, I want to do that. And I've achieved so much more than I ever thought possible because of Clear the List. So definitely consider joining if you have a blog, if you have a YouTube, or if you just want to let me know in the comments below. It would be a pleasure to hear from you. As always, don't forget to subscribe for regular language learning videos. And I will see you very soon. Thank you, bye!